Major corporation Boeing seems to be as much a part of Washington state as Apple's, Rain, or grunge rock. But the company recognized that it's time to move certain parts of its operations elsewhere.
They're attempting to open a plant in South Carolina. The National Labor Relations Board has declared war on South Carolina and Boeing in particular. The NLRB believes that they should be able to tell Boeing where they should hire American workers rather than allowing Boeing to make that decision. And South Carolina just doesn't make the cut when it comes to the Obama administration.
Congressman Jack Kingston of Georgia says the National Labor Relations Board challenge of Boeing's business decision is absurd.
Boeing's decision to do what was best for Boeing and best for Boeing employees, for them to challenge, is outlandish, and it's actually a type of socialism. One of the things that American military does do is depend on private contractors and manufacturing plants like Boeing or Lockheed or Northrop or whatever, so that we don't have to be in that business as a government.
Kingston says the people making these decisions might not be the people you want.
In order to ram some legislation through, they'll use presidential orders or just bureaucratic decisions, basically to change the law, stray from the path that Congress had originally intended, and they're full of activists. We will be putting some limitation amendments on the appropriation bill that funds the National Labor Relations Board to try to keep them on their own core mission.
ALG Communications Director Rick Manning also notes that this isn't exactly the right way to bring down unemployment.
At a time when the president is desperate for job creation in this country, at a time when he's desperate for there to be economic improvement, at a time when his economic advisors are saying they're going to start turning to the private sector to start building and creating new jobs, the National Labor Relations Board, time and again, is actually regulating against job creation.
The NLRB is just flat out bad for business.
What you're looking at is an undue influence of a special interest group that really only represents about 6 to 7% of all private employed people, and now are trying to drive all of public policy to benefit those 6 to 7%.
Reporting from Washington, Frank McCaffrey.